I'm so excited that you're back with me on another episode of the Peak Signing Agents podcast. That's right, I'm back. This podcast is to help you become the best notary and signing agent that you can possibly be. And so my name is Derek Van Otten. You can call me DVO. And if you're new to the podcast, you can follow me at Peak Signing and at D Van Otten. Click on the links in the episode and it'll take you to one of my social medias and YouTube channel and my website. Anyway, thank you for watching or listening to a new episode. I'm back. Just took a nice long holiday break for Thanksgiving and Christmas. It is the new year 2025. I'm excited for this year. This is going to be a great year. This is going to be a great year for you, and you should be telling yourself that it's a great year for you. I just want to say how grateful I am. In fact, this episode, I'm going to be talking about how grateful I am and being grateful. It's a mindset episode. I just want to say with all my mindset episodes, because this podcast, if you're new to it, I'm talking about notary work. I'm talking about being a signing agent. I'm talking about entrepreneurship. I'm talking about getting your mind right, your health right, just thriving in all areas of business and life. And during this break that I took, I just realized how grateful I am. I'm so grateful to live in America. People sacrifice their life trying to get here. I'm so grateful to be living in the 21st century. I think this is the best time ever to be alive in history. The technology we have, the science that we have. I mean, it's just fantastic to be alive. And you know, on my episodes, I talk about having a vision board. And I talk about having affirmations and brainwashing yourself. And you can go back and listen to and watch those other episodes. But I started reading again, and I'm reading this book, and during the break, and I thought I want to start reading again. And obviously, my health was a big focus, and family time was a big focus during the holidays for me, and taking the break from the podcast. But I was thinking about how grateful I've been, and then I go open up my book, and I grab my bookmark because I haven't read in like over a year. And on the back, it's signed with a little message from my mentor, Mark Wills. And it says, "Never stop learning." And it has the Loan Signing System logo on it. And on the other side, it says, "Grateful." And I thought, wow, is that a coincidence or what? I've been thinking about how grateful I am. I was said, I'm going to do an episode about how thankful and grateful I am. And then I open up this book, and my bookmark says, "Grateful." And I said, well, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is to share with you all. But I just wanted to talk about the power of your mindset and being thankful. Being grateful sure does humble you. Just taking a moment to be grateful. Being grateful for the house you live in. Maybe it's not your dream home, but you got a roof over your head. And it gets cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And I'm in the back of my mobile office right now, and it's not warm. It's cold. It's January, and it just snowed yesterday. But I'm grateful to have a business. I'm grateful to be in a country that lets me start a business anytime I want. Like you, listening and watching this. You are a business owner. You're self-employed as a notary and signing agent. And that's a choice you can have here. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my family. You know, they love me, so appreciate it. I'm grateful for medical science, because if you're new to the podcast, in March of 2023, I was diagnosed with cancer. And I just focused. Became my focus. My health became my focus more than anything else. And surprisingly enough, during my treatments with radiation and chemotherapy and the side effects of those, and the weight of the emotional pressure that gives, being diagnosed with cancer, and my family around me having to also go through that. That's why I took a break. And I just said, this has to be my focus. It's almost like on an airplane. On an airplane, they say if the bags drop, the oxygen bags, put it on yourself first before you put it on your kids or loved ones. Because if you're, as a parent, you want to protect your kids, but if you can't breathe right, how are you going to be able to help them? You need to put it on yourself first, because then you can breathe, which helps you assist your child. And that's what it had to be for me. I had to say, I have to focus on my health, because I can't do anything else. I can't run my business. I can't be a great husband. I can't be a great father. I can't be a great whatever mentor if I'm not taking care of myself. If I'm not even around. That became my priority. My daily affirmations centered around that. And I have a vision board. On my vision board, I have a whole episode on vision boards. And I think you, especially with it being a new year, definitely watch or listen to that episode again. But on my vision board, I have my dream home, my dream vehicles, my dream vacations, but also charities that I want to donate to, other things like that. But on my vision board, the number one thing I put on my vision board was a big piece of paper that said, the whole page is covered up, it says cancer free. That became my sole vision. And I put that on my vision board. My wife said, you should put a date on that. I said, yeah, I should. I never got around to it because we started remodeling our house, and I had to take it down. But I was thinking in my head, December 2024. And I thought that was a major goal. I was like, being diagnosed in March of 2023 and then saying December 2023. Yeah, I take everything back. I was diagnosed in March of 2024. I'm sorry. I was diagnosed in March of 2024. And I said, you know what? In March of 2024, I'm diagnosed. I put up on my vision board, big piece of paper says cancer free. My wife says, put a date on it. And really, I should have been like December 2025. I was like, December 2024. I'm going to focus on my health. And that's when I became my focus. My goal was December 2024, be cancer free. And that, I feel like that was a long shot. And I said, I'm going to implement Eastern and Western philosophies. I'm going to go through the medical treatment of radiation and chemotherapy, but I'm also going to take herbal supplements and research foods that fight inflammation and fight cancer cells. And I did that. I changed my whole diet up. I changed my whole lifestyle up. I've lost 60, 70 pounds healthy. Not because I was sick from the treatment. Nope, I never became sick. I hardly had any side effects. December 2024, I talked to my oncologist, my cancer doctor. She goes, it looks like the tumor is significantly smaller. In fact, it looks like the tumor is scarring over. And I go to talk to my surgeon, and he examines me. It was colon cancer, by the way. So he examines me. Not comfortable, but it was comfortable when he said, I don't feel anything. Let's do a DNA test to see if there's any cancer cells left in your body. Takes 4 weeks for the results, and in December 2024 they say you're in remission. We don't notice any cancer cells. I don't think they can say you're cancer free, because I think it takes a while for them to say it, but they said you're in remission. We don't detect any cancer cells. In 9 months, I went from having cancer to being in remission. And I'm so grateful for my health. I'm so grateful for the body, the vessel that I've been given to be strong. And I mean, I'm rarely sick. So being diagnosed with cancer at age 43 was scary, especially when you have little ones that you take care of, and you're and you're the breadwinner of the family. But with support from my family and support from friends, support from people like you, I'm so grateful that you watch and listen to this podcast, because I'm here to bring value to you, to the whole notary community. That's what I'm here for, is to bring value to everybody. And I'm grateful. I was given this diagnosis right before Christmas that I'm in remission, and I've been floating. And I wondered when I took a break, I said, I wonder if I'll ever go back to podcasting. My goal was to come back to podcasting and providing value to my notaries and my notary friends. But part of me said, I wonder if I'll come back to it. And during the time off, I thought of more episodes that I'll be sharing with you all. And I'm excited. And I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for you and what's going to be in store for you this year. I don't care when you listen to this. If you listen to this 2 years from this release date, this is January 2025. Even if you just barely start listening to it, you just became a notary and you're listening to this episode, just know that this could be in September of whatever year you're listening to this or watching this. This is still your year. You still make it the best year ever, because it's all in your mind. Your mind is more powerful than you know, and you are more powerful than you realize and you know. And I don't want you to forget that. And I want you to be grateful. Take a moment to be grateful of the things that you have, the people in your circle, the accessibility you have to things, because we live in this amazing country. To be appreciative. Let it humble you for a moment. And then think to yourself, you've got every reason to win. You've got every opportunity in your grasp if you just seize it. And just know you've got somebody like me in your corner that believes in you. I appreciate you. I think you're amazing. Watch out this year. Watch out 2025. New episodes are coming. I'm excited to be back with you. I appreciate everyone that has given me prayers, who has sent me messages, DMs, sending me health advice. I appreciate that. More than you know. And people that keep tagging this podcast when I see notaries with questions in forums and in Facebook groups, and people tag this episode or tag certain episodes. So you need to watch or listen to Derek's podcast. You need to check out this episode. I truly, truly appreciate that. Let's all help each other out. And in a week, I'll have a new episode for you. It's going to be awesome. Talk to you later. Bye.